Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Lucklight Plays. We're continuing our run-through of Destiny of an Emperor, and on the last episode we defeated Simi for the first time, and now we have to go through this tunnel that's full of ridiculous amounts of enemies. So I'm actually going to show you an exploit that will make this cave experience a little bit easier, and actually a lot easier. Essentially how this game works when it comes to programming and random battles is that each area outside has like a little zone where that's what dictates what random enemies you're going to face, but it doesn't work the same way in caves. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to fight a crappy fight here with 100 soldier guys, and I think you may have figured out what I'm doing here. And then I warp back to Runan, I go in, and I go into the cave, and we start exploring, and you'll notice that the same enemies are here. So instead of facing incredibly strong enemies, we're going to be facing essentially the peon soldiers. So this is going to make our travels that much easier, that much faster, and we don't have to worry about anything really destroying us anymore. Now, there are two caves here. After this cave, you have to go through another one. So essentially we do the same thing. We exit the cave, we use a smoke pot so that we don't get into any enemies, make it to the second cave, and these enemies will persist. So we're essentially making the game super easy right now. And the reason why I'm doing this is not because I can't handle the powerful caves. It's because I don't want to. It will take forever for us to get through these caves if I don't do this. So it's more of a courtesy, I'd say. And plus, no one really wants to get through two caves just to get to the next area and then promptly get our butts kicked because we were too tired to face the next castle, so. Bronze helmet, that's crap. So just a little fun little exploit. You can probably use it on other places too. Other caves. Probably almost every cave in the game you could probably fashion to do it this way, but while other caves had their challenges, this one's pretty simple, so I mean, pretty simple to make work. So why wouldn't we, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna head over this way. Oh, actually I forgot a treasure, so. And you can also like burn through smoke pots while you're going through this cave. That's generally how they kind of want you to do it, unless you want to get your butts kicked. But why bother? Why expend resources? Why go through the inventory every 3 seconds to smoke another pot, and then you run out. Then you run out. So at least here we have nothing to worry about. It's just a casual walk, and anything that gets in front of us we can just get away from. How are you not aware of... Oh jeez. Doesn't help the encounter rate. Now imagine this encounter rate when you had enemies with 20,000 soldiers apiece. Another smoke pot. That was probably a place you would burn a smoke pot just to get to that chest. And then another one just to get back. So that was just kind of a jerk move on the programmer's part. eventually we'll get... Yeah, see, now we're fighting things every step now, so... So like I said, imagine a world where you had to fight 20,000 soldiers apiece, plus generals. Like, we haven't run into any generals either, so I don't think that it... How are we overtaken by 400 guys? Come on, really? How are they... First of all, my question from previous, how did we get so many guys into this cave? But... So, when I said that it alleviates trouble, it doesn't alleviate annoyance. It just makes you far less susceptible to getting beat up. I have no idea where I am now. That's a problem. Okay. Whatever, just get rid of them. My controller might be acting up here. Alright, so... Eventually we'll make it. Alright, so past this lava and all these enemies is one of the things I need to get here. So let's do it. So, Wan Sheng, that's one of the swords. So let's pass it over to Wan Sheng. And equip it. And while the first ones I got were 240, and Zhao Yun's was paltry 190, Wan Jing's is also 190. Crap. I was about to make a point and I didn't. Alright, so nothing I could use. Back to the lava. Might as well heal up. After all that lava. Okay. Yeah, so I can understand why they were like, hey, you probably should use smoke pots here. I think that's what the game programmers were telling us here. So even with the exploit, it's getting annoying really fast. But at least we're not getting beat up. And there's no chance we can get beat up. That's the good part. An aura of safety fills me as I go through here. Alright, so if I go to the left, I'm essentially probably going to hit a... I think I hit a stairwell that's just the same as the... It goes to the same place. So, I'm gonna go down. And immediately hit a dead end. And we're overtaken. Really? Twice? Oh, for crying out loud. Like, this game. Sometimes, you know, I know my thing is classic games. Sometimes the mechanics of classic games really get on my nerves. You can exploit the crap out of it, but still. They love to get you with stupid shit. Alright, upstairs. 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 I think the exit's over here. We'll eventually find it, I suppose. Alright, so how to keep this exploit going? Smoke pots. So let me get to the second cave here. Wherever it may be. There it is. So, one smoke pot was needed. And now we're in the second cave. Which I think is a lot more simplified. Also, the walls look like popcorn. When I was a kid, that's how I differentiated them. Yep, see, the exploit continues. Like, I used to play a lot of Nintendo games with my father, and this was one of the games that we both really enjoyed. And, well, not right now, but how I used to describe where to go was be like, we need to hit the popcorn floor, Dad. And he would know what I was talking about. Because, like, the walls just look like popcorn to me on this one. But I can't seem to get by. No, again, I know I've said it multiple times, so I'm gonna say it again. Imagine having normal enemies here. Just every step. I mean, at least smoke pots tend to, you know, they don't last long, but you don't get into any fights. Which I may burn through the extra ones I bought, just in case I needed them. I mean, I may have this aura of safety going on right now, but only imagine. You can only imagine. Alright, so this floor actually holds a lot of treasure. Which we're aiming to find. So, I'm gonna burn through the extra ones here and get there. So, up here... No, that's not the one I want. Over here. I think I had an extra one laying around somewhere. Yeah, right here. So you get all this treasure here. Iron helmet. Steel helmet. Nothing's good here. Splint mail, crap. Elixir D. Another plate mail. And a gull wing. I never said any of it was, like, perfect, but there's actually one floor downstairs, too, which I'm gonna hit. Alright, so now I'm gonna have to go through the normal rigmarole here. I'll get that in a second. Going. Actually, I should have grabbed it first. I was doing good for a while. Okay, so here's the Chingguang. I think I may have missed the item that I wanted. Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna have to go back. and I will do that on the next episode. Let me just look at the Jingguang here. So, let me pass it over to Guanjing here, since he had the 190. And Jingguang is 240. So we got 3 guys with 240 weapons. And I can pass, I'll pass Wansheng to Jiang Wei. Alright, so yeah, on the next episode, I'm going to cut back a little bit, and I'll do it off screen so you don't have to worry about it. And there's one more item I want to find here, and then we'll get through this cave and into the next area, so hope you join me for that. My name is Lucklight, thank you for watching, and have a good one.